Southern Woods and Waters TV. That's where you want to be. Foggy mornings in the field, come the creek with rod and reel, doing what we love in Tennessee. Patriot Demolition presents Southern Woods and Waters with Hugh McNaughton and Brandon Dowdy. Also being brought to you by Sniper Hunting Products, Deer 30 Minerals, Candy Fork Outdoors, Weststone Cry-Like Realtors, TWRA, Capital Sportsman, Nashville Marine, Davidson Farmers Co-op, Courtney's Restaurant and Catering, Mowing and More, CVA, Wilson Bank and Trust, Flowers Processing and Garden Center, X Outdoor Products, and Hunter Up.
All right, welcome everyone. I'm Hugh McNaughton.
And I'm Brandon Dowdy.
And we are
Southern Woods and Waters.
Once again, I tell you what, we do this every week. I love this.
Love it every time. Look forward to it all week.
I tell you what, you know, it's getting to where every afternoon we're getting a shower, so I'm saving money by just getting my bar of soap every afternoon about 3:30, 4 o'clock.
It rains every day.
Soap up.
It rains every day. It seems like just about that time.
I tell you, it's about as regular as rain is what they say.
It is, but we've needed it, so.
We've needed it, but you know, I came across Tennessee River Bridge and the current is up, so Kentucky Lake is trying to clear up. But there's a whole lot of creeks that feed Percy Priest and Old Hickory, and they're kind of nasty looking.
They are.
So, I mean, it's just, fish are still going to eat. They're still going to bite. So, it just might be a little confident bender for you to do that, but it'll still have fun. You'll still have fun. We have a great guest for us tonight.
We do. We got our good friend Todd Cone here with us tonight from Patriot Demolition.
He's itching to blow up something.
He is. He is. He's ready to demolish something around here. We got Todd on tonight. You know, we talk all the time about getting people into something new. You know.
Yeah.
And Todd's deer hunted, I guess, most your whole life, hunted, fished, and everything else. But he'd not ever gotten a turkey. So he hadn't got that gobbler fever yet, you know. So we had tried a couple times in the past, just never could get on anything, and we got him out this year. Maybe a couple weeks left in the season there, and had a great hunt. Todd ended up coming out of there with his first ever turkey, and we're looking forward to sharing it with everybody tonight. So
now, when are we going to see this segment?
Right now.
Are we going now?
Yeah, let's go.
Because you asked me to remind you of that.
Yeah, that's
well,
right.
let's go hunting with Brandon and Todd then, and start off another longbeard, Tennessee longbeard.
See what happens.
See what happens.
Been watching some birds in the bottom of this field all morning. One strutter just was strutting and strutting and strutting, but They didn't want anything to do with the setup that we had on this particular day. I figured I knew exactly where they were heading, so we picked up the decoys and took off after them.
I didn't hear a kaboom yet.
Not yet. We're working on it. I tell you, I thought we'd get down there and get ahead of those turkeys, and they were ahead of us a little bit, so I had to call them back to us. But I finally got him to commit and come on and check it out.
Don't give it away yet.
Well, he's there. We'll see what happens next.
We'll see what happens. Hey, we got to do our wild game forecast for you. Brought to you by Wilson Bank and Trust. Those fine folks, they did have their big open house.
They did. They had a big turnout. They got everything cranking over there at the new center, and real proud to be part of that.
I guarantee you. Well, what do we got on as far as, well, turkey season's over.
Well, turkey season's over. It's a great time. We've been out several times this week to the farm doing some different work, actually starting to get ready.
Can we go ahead, though, and give them the good news that Tennessean hunters, August 24th, 25th, and 26th.
They get that velvet hunt this year. It's been a big talk. You know, we didn't have a show last week because of the elections, or we would have talked about it more then. But man, it's just been a big back and forth thing. But that's going to be a neat deal when it comes around.
And it's one buck only.
Yes. And
it's during the time of the velvet. Yeah. So if you wanted a chance to kill a Tennessee buck in velvet, here's your grand chance. Yeah. I mean, it's the August 24th. Friday, 25th Saturday, and 26th Sunday.
Yep.
So it's a 3-day hunt that all across Tennessee they're going to allow.
Yep.
And it is for a 1 buck velvet. But the antler restrictions are still in force.
They are, and it is buck only. But now the way that I understood it, you could fill both of your buck tags, just no more than 1 per day.
1 per day. That's right.
But no does at all. It is buck only.
Buck only. So. Remember that, and it still has the antler restriction, so all those laws still are in effect. They didn't omit anything.
That's right.
They just added a 3-day hunt.
Yep, that's right.
So it's basically all it is, but it is for bucks only, no does.
Yep.
So don't mess up.
As far as fishing goes, I mean, we've heard a lot. I know both of us have. I know there's been some guys that have really been catching some catfish. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Catfish is big right now. Big talk. Lots of talk about the Asian carp right now.
Yeah, it is.
We'll get into that a little bit later. What's going to happen, what's going on there, and what TWRE is trying to do. So we got that. Let's talk about our Facebook.
That's right. We just want to remind everybody, come over and like our Facebook page. Follow us there. All the time, got different things going on. Had a little video teaser on there for you tonight, as a matter of fact. But come over there and follow us. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on here, you know, Middle Tennessee Outdoors, and so on and so forth. It's working, and there's lots of people following us, so get on there and follow along with us. We're going to get ready to take a break. We'll be back here in just a minute with the rest of Todd's hunt and some more Southern Woods and Waters.
Let's see if he can pull the trigger.